Asa, dudes.
What?
We got everybody in the right spot. Yo,
Asa.
we're out here. We got everybody in the right spot. All right, cool.
Hey,
We're live.
Alan Liverson right here, dude.
Let's
Alan
do it.
Liverson.
Alan Liverson.
All right. So yeah, we got Chris and Yaki, a special guest today. So Yaki's up top in the middle. Chris is down below. Welcome to episode 3 of Third Party Podcast. How you guys doing?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to be here.
Nice.
Hello.
Can't complain.
Hello.
So before we get started, Chris, why don't you tell us who you are, what you do?
Okay. My name is Chris. I am a streamer and I make YouTube videos. And I am King Lativa's #1 fan. I went all the way to TwitchCon and I slept next to him this year.
Wow.
And that's really it. Yeah, no, I play Fortnite, Call of Duty. I'm really bad at everything. I
That's
don't
an
play
understatement.
Apex. I don't play Apex, so I'm excited to hear you guys talk about something I know nothing
be
about.
super quiet
so-
while we talk about it.
Yeah. But I did attend the whole TwitchCon Apex thing with you guys. Still didn't play it afterwards, so that's my
Damn.
intro.
I didn't
That's a shot to the heart, dude.
The quote was like,
I didn't even experience it. Wow.
the quote was, "I'm gonna play so much Apex after this."
Yeah, I thought I would.
That's
But then I played one game and I was bad, and I was like,
I think I played with you.
yeah. Well, that's why it
Yeah.
ended poorly. So.
Oh yeah, blame your teammates.
I'm tired.
Absolute shot. All right, Yaki.
I'm Yaki11. I play Fortnite, Call of Duty. I preach the power of positivity,
Hell yeah.
and I love everybody.
Fuck,
I
That's
love
about it.
that.
I'm not very good at video games, but I do have fun doing it.
Nice.
that's all that matters.
That's it.
Good stuff.
Quick and
good
easy
stuff.
one.
Yo, so
Exactly.
real
I don't-
quick. Wait, go ahead. Go ahead, finish.
I was just gonna say I don't think we don't really need to introduce
No,
ourselves, right?
no, I was gonna.
Yeah.
So I made this cool little overlay thing that has all of our socials on it. So I'm gonna post this at the beginning and at the end if I could find it. Did I not? What? Oh wait, yeah. So I'm gonna post this at the beginning and at the end of the stream. So everybody that's in chat, if you want to follow these wonderful, beautiful people, here are all of the socials. So
And if you don't, it will hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
I will cry.
big time, big time,
Do
big
it.
time.
I love you.
I like how Dallas is Dallas 911, Dallas 911, Dallas 090.
They didn't have 911, bro. It was a sad day. All right.
I had to do all underscores on most of mine.
Yeah, I see that.
Which is weird because I feel like Yaki 11 isn't like a super popular.
Right?
Thought wrong, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So there's the socials. Anybody in chat, I'm gonna go back away from it. So if you want to screenshot it to save it, and then I'll be posting them again at the end of the stream.
Yo,
Yeah.
Zach Isha in the morning. Oh man.
Is that your version of Mr. Rogers?
Hell yeah.
I love it. I saw that. That's what you said. So I
Yeah.
just
That's what I want.
Can you change your setup, Zach?
A little bit. I
Yeah,
have
that-
posters and
he's gotta look like Mr. Rogers.
And then-
What's the third one, Zach?
Yeah. You got Disney posters and stuff.
So you got Lion King, Toy Story, and what's the other one?
Aladdin.
Oh,
It's the genie, bro.
Come on, Yaki, get with it.
I'm sorry, guys.
We'll split
I'm
baby.
sorry.
If they
I had
want
no
one.
idea what any of them were. I couldn't see. All right, Dallas, take us away, baby.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna talk 3 main topics on this episode. We're gonna talk about the new Apex update that came out yesterday, 1 day late, of course. Fortnite, because that's what our wonderful guests play, and YouTube, because Chris and Yaki both do a lot of YouTube stuff. So first things first, we're gonna talk about Apex. Kind of brief to go over, just like what you guys think of the update. Basically, the update was they put friendly fire on the firing range. They came out with up to 500 levels instead of the 100, and you now get more Apex packs because of that. And also weapon charms. Am I missing anything? What
I
else?
think you're good.
I think it was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was it.
And they
That's a
came out
lot
with
of
a
fucking
cool Pathfinder skin for the for the PlayStation Plus people, and the other one for the Star Wars thing that I don't know anything about
That's
because
right.
I don't watch Star Wars.
Wait, what was the PlayStation Plus one?
I don't know. King got it. What is it, King?
You guys a free Bangalore skin, and it was a free Pathfinder skin. I think that's it. And then there
How
was
do you
two
get
other.
it?
It's just if you have PS Plus.
I mean,
It's just
You get it for
there.
free. Yeah, you just gonna
I have
download
I
it.
have PS Plus. I don't.
Hmm. You have to go
Yeah,
in the
you have
store.
to.
Oh, I have to
Yeah,
go
go
in
in
the
the
store.
store.
You have to go in the store.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get them.
Bet.
They've been doing it for the last 3 months. Have you guys not been getting them?
No.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
that's
okay.
Yeah. Every 3 months, there's 2 free skins.
They're
Fucking, I
fake
guess we're
Apex
idiots.
fans.
Yeah.
Wait,
They
can I
also-
ask you, Apex play or something though?
Yeah.
What's that?
Why is
Greg-
Bangalore skins like not there?
Ah,
Why
dude,
is she
don't get
not
me
getting
started. That's my baby, dog.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. They have no love for her, dude. It sucks, man. But they haven't touched her. That's it, dude. They keep nerfing people and like making a certain player get more damage. Like you take more damage as Wraith, Lifeline, and Pathfinder. So like, dude, I don't care if we don't have skins because they haven't touched Bangalore. Like it's sick. She's pretty much the same as when the game started. So because her double time when she gets shot at, she runs really fast.
Right.
And they reduced that a little bit because it was really OP when you started, but
Mm.
they barely did anything to it. It's still really nice. So just I don't care about the skins. Just don't touch her. I'm fine.
That Christmas skin is ugly. Obviously.
That what skin?
The Christmas skin?
Oh yeah, it is. I thought you. Oh yeah, it is. It is ugly. I got a little defensive there because I didn't know what you were talking about. I was like, wait. If you're talking about this skin, I rock.
Say, well,
We're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have to slow things down a little bit. But no, yeah.
No, the Halloween was pretty solid. Her skin.
Yeah, Halloween was pretty. I think
lot of people
all
didn't
around
like
the
it.
Halloween.
I didn't like the Halloween.
I
skin
thought
for
it was.
her.
I thought it was the coolest one besides Gibraltar.
Of course.
Caustics.
Well,
Though. Caustics was pretty
Caustics
cool.
is pretty
Clown-
good.
And I
But
hate
Mir-
clowns.
Yeah.
I hate clowns.
But Mirage though.
The
Yeah.
cowboy.
Did you see?
The
Did you guys see that
Cowboys?
I'm like his favorite player? You guys see that on Twitter? It's wild.
Yeah, that's-
How did that? Did you like plagiarize that?
That's
How
an
did that
automated
happen?
message.
It's an
Shut up,
automated
King.
message. Yeah, totally. I got one from PlayStation a couple weeks ago. I was like, what the fuck?
Stop
But no.
No, Haynes got it too. So
Yeah.
All right, King. What are your thoughts on the update? What do you think? How do you like it?
I mean, I think everyone wanted firing range. Everybody wanted to 1v1 people, so that was like the best way that they could do it. Yeah, as far as an update though, it wasn't that big. The only thing they did was that and more packs and the Peacekeeper nerf, but that was today. Yeah, so there's a Peacekeeper nerf and an EVA 8 nerf, and yeah, it was a good update, but I don't know if it was enough to make people come back. I guess I'm not sure. I don't know if that's the right word, but yeah, it was decent. It was decent.
Good deal.
Maybe if I check it out, maybe now I will like it.
Yeah,
There
totally.
you go.
So it's
That
for
might-
me. It's the
You just have
test
to-
for me.
You just have to
It
re-download
honestly
it.
it said Chris's update when I downloaded it.
yeah,
Totally.
Chris Jordan. Have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just unfortunate I like deleted it yesterday, but
Wow, these things. Those are like personal things you don't admit when you're in a freaking Apex podcast.
that's why I wanted to admit it though. I'm just
Fair
making you
enough.
guys mad at me. Kick me off the podcast immediately.
He said, nope, he's done.
All right, Zach, take it away. What'd you think?
I thought it was good. Again, like King said, like it wasn't anything crazy, and I only got like one gold thing or one legendary thing in my 14 packs, which was kind of a bummer.
That's
Um,
right.
Yeah.
But still, like it was free 14 packs that I didn't have to pay for, so that was nice. And I think they're trying to get a reason for people to play pubs again because people aren't enjoying pubs to like rank up other than going in ranked. But I'm still gonna play ranked. Ranked,
Totally.
I think right now is where it's at. I
Is
have more
that
fun
base
in ranked.
matchmaking that bad?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it?
dude.
It's so weird because King, Dallas, and I played the other day, and like we were playing pubs, and we had predators in our lobby, but we're not even close to that. And then we go to ranked, and like it's just like people like that are kind of like around our skill set.
Mhm.
It's so weird how they did skill based matchmaking.
It's like way better.
Yeah.
It was way easier for us to play ranked games than it was to play with pubs.
Yeah.
Huh.
So yeah,
Totally.
I don't get it.
Yeah, it really doesn't make any sense why they implemented skill-based matchmaking because that's why you have ranks. You can go in against people that are your skill, platinum, gold, whatever, diamond, predator, whatever you like, or whatever you play against. Dude, I have more trouble in pubs, not even kidding, than ranked. And I'm predator, which is the highest you can go in Apex. And
Jesus.
it's just not even close to as hard. I mean, that's because people have no fear. I was talking to, I forgot who I was talking with, but in pubs, dude, people just have no fear. They play so weird. Like the times that you would like fry somebody and you think they're gonna like back up and heal, they push you, and like there's no fear to lose because there's no, it doesn't matter if you lose. It's not like you're not losing points or anything
Yeah,
like that.
exactly.
So the biggest thing is I think people just play a lot more safe, which makes it a little bit easier for you to just have like those. Of course, you get third partied still, but it's not as bad as pubs where it's just like a gang fest where there's so many people. But yeah, the update was cool. The 1v1s, I've had a lot of fun with it. Obviously, from the competitive side, I've met a lot of streamers that everyone's got a big ego and wants to play against one another. So that's been pretty fun. I've definitely gotten bodied. I've handed out some bodies. So it's been a lot of fun, doing that. And I think it's an awesome warm up for ranked because you're going to get your gun skills are going to get a lot better going against one person, especially if they're better than you. Or if they think they're better than you, whatever the case may be. I think it's really cool.
Can we get a hashtag for Touche versus Q?
I'm waiting on it.
I'm good to get bodied, dude. I don't know.
I saw he
crazy, like-
posted something on Twitter. He's like, "Hey, don't ask me for a 1v1 if you're not one of the boys, because the only thing I'm gonna get out of it is shit talk if I lose, and then or clout, and then you're gonna be clout chasing me or something like that."
It's so true too. It is.
Yeah.
He gains nothing out of that. Beating up some kid that has no viewers or whatever the case may be. But if he bodies him, it's like, damn, who just bodied Touche, So
yeah,
I get why he would want to do that for sure.
I just saw he 1v1 Zeus. That was pretty
Did
sick.
he?
Yeah, there's a
That
YouTube
makes
video.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's pretty dope. Yeah, they're both pretty big on like the scene and everything like that. So Zeus dominates YouTube.
Is that SOAR clan? Is that like a big Apex clan? Or?
Huge, the biggest.
Yeah.
For a console. Obviously, you have like LRG, TSM. You have the bigger ones on PC. I don't think SOAR really does a lot with PC. But the thing is, I've heard from a couple people, it's like they're more content creators than like Apex players. They I don't think they're playing in many big tournaments just because console doesn't really get invited. So like they come on as like Apex content creators. But yeah, I mean SOAR has the biggest ones for sure. I mean Cujo too, Finicky, Jenks, Kobe, all the like the Johnny, all the top guys that are on console are all on SOAR. So
yeah,
pretty cool.
Who are you signing with?
Fucking, I don't even know what. Terrence
Whoever offers me.
Chilling in my crib right here, dude. Hold it down for the one time, dude. But yeah, what else? I know we're not going to touch too much on Apex, but do you have anything else, Dallas, that you wanted to cover, like Apex wise, besides the update? Obviously, I know we touched a little bit on that, but
yeah. The only other thing was the firing range Easter egg. Have you guys all seen that?
Oh, I heard about that. I haven't tried it or seen anything on it.
But I've seen it.
Hey,
what did it do?
You don't know what it does? Oh, dude, it's badass.
No.
So basically, you have to disarm yourself so you can't have any guns, and then you have to go up in the top right tunnel where you spawn.
Yeah.
There's 5 of them, so you go up in the top right one, and then you have to grapple up onto this ledge, crouch, look directly down, and switch your character, and then you come out and it changes, and all the red bots come alive.
No shit.
They start shooting at you and stuff.
Yeah, and they have guns. They shoot at you. Yeah.
But you spawn with no guns, so you just get destroyed.
Well, you go down there and you can grab all the guns.
Well,
So it's like the old. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I mean, right? Yeah. So yes, they will be shooting at you.
They will be shooting at you, but you could run down.
You just got dodge bullets to compare.
Yeah. I mean, they're not that powerful. They're like bots, bro. Legit bots.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, though, Yaki?
So is it like the old Nuketown? Like you'd hit the or the newer Nuketown where you hit the heads off the mannequins and they start chasing you or something like that?
Kind of like that,
I
but it's
never
just
knew you could do that either. Jeez, you
Yeah,
guys
I
are all
didn't know you could do
Yeah, you guys are figuring shit out. Okay.
They added, there was another announcement that there's a new another Easter egg that no one's found yet. It's like a Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Easter egg.
Yeah, you were telling me
Okay.
that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Speaking of bots, though, what about Fortnite?
Oh, right into Fortnite with that. I like that transition. Let's get it.
They deserve a raise for that.
I'm like probably season 4. I want to say 4 or 5.
Wow.
So, since February. So fill me in because the new map looked awesome. Didn't even try it. So
Well, I stayed up till like 4 a.m. watching the black hole. So
Yeah, I don't want to
I
talk
think-
about that.
I think you were talking about it, Zach.
Bro, Dr. Lupo got me, all right? He said it was coming out in like an hour, so I stayed up, but then he just launched like a St. Jude's
know.
like
I was like,
thing. I was like, that's
How
so
dare
good.
he,
Like,
dude.
it was so good. I wasn't mad at all.
Can't believe you know would launch a charity thing. So
Right.
Imagine.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
how dare he? Right?
Yeah, exactly.
No,
um,
it feels completely different from. I played every season, or I started at end of season 2, and this season feels completely different. I don't know what it is. It's controls or the building even feels slower.
yeah,
The building?
it's
Yeah.
yeah, they've
Is
just
that a good thing or a bad thing? Do you think?
I maybe just because I fall in love with Call of Duty, but it's taken me away from it. I don't know.
yeah. No, I would say it's not as fun right now as it was. I mean, it was like day one, and then now that we've had time with it,
Right.
I'm waiting for the next big update and see like what can change from
Right.
it. Yeah, the thing is, like, I'm not even like a hardcore Fortnite person. I just ends up being like the most fun for me, and I just end up like most of the people I play with prefer to play it over other games.
Mhm.
So I mean, I like it, but I'm not great at it. So I'm not like like hardcore about it.
Totally.
I
Yeah.
don't know. It just feels different. That's the only way to explain it, I guess. Like I
Yeah.
used to play it every day,
Well,
but now it's just
like
like
yeah. Well, the thing that's interesting is like if King Latifah can come on and get like a lot of kills his first game on,
Yeah.
like there's something wrong with it, right? Like
Clearly,
there's
yeah.
clearly
Because
bots in
King's
the game.
trash.
I know.
So-
The first game I played of the season, I think I was with like Rui, and I had 9 kills.
Yeah, so it's
And
like
we got
clearly
the win.
there are bots.
Yeah.
I would
there-
say the
it's-
bots
it's-
make me
there's
feel
something-
better,
Obviously,
though.
it's 9 kills. There has to be. There's something
Yeah.
wrong.
But like the bots are like just so bad. Like they'll run into a wall while you're firing at them and just keep running. Just
Yeah.
keep running.
I
That's
actually
it.
love it though because it makes me feel a little better. Like even though I know that it's not like it's not impressive, but I still feel better about myself when I kill one.
Totally.
So I don't know what that says about my skill level, but
But how do you
that's
feel?
where-
How do you feel when you die by one?
We don't talk about that part.
I feel like
Yo,
if they were to
wait,
throw
do you know
bots
if
in
it's a bot
Apex,
when
I
it
would be
kills
pretty
you?
upset.
Does it
Yeah.
know? Do you know if it's a bot if it kills you?
They have
you
like
can
really
just-
generic
you can-
names. Right?
Yeah, you can tell by their
Yeah.
names. It's like Big Tomato Head or something like really
Yeah.
dumb. That's like
Yeah.
so bad that no one would actually name themselves that.
And my only issue too with this season is the leveling. Like it's like you're leveling up almost 5 levels a match now.
Yeah, it's really
It's that, like,
weird.
grind.
So
Really?
yeah,
So what's
It's
the
that
level
bad.
cap now? Is it huge?
There is
I
none.
don't. Yeah, I don't think
Oh,
there.
there
Yeah.
isn't.
No, yeah,
That's
you just keep going up.
Okay.
Did they disable those medals yet that like pop up like mid
No.
every?
No.
Those are so
No.
annoying.
No.
Like so annoying.
So when you hit 50 people left, there's like this medal that pops up in the middle of your screen saying there's like 50 people, like you reached like the top 50, and then same with 25, and like certain things you do, and it's so loud and it's super annoying.
Wow.
The first like 5 days of the season, I had a bug where it was stuck on my screen. Like the left side of my whole screen was just the medals, and there's no way to turn it off until they patched it. It was bad.
Oh, I remember that. That was like that
Yikes.
too.
And it was just stuck
Goodness.
there.
What I know they had like a Halloween event. Did that like was that good or because like they had like that big zombie thing or like that?
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, they had this. It's cool. Like sometimes the zombies are a little bit annoying.
It wasn't, yeah, a good change of pace.
Yeah, and I have like I like that they add in a lot of game modes because like does Apex do that where they add in like a lot? I don't know.
It's like
Not-
once a month.
They do.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
I like-
once a month.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
any. Is there one coming for December? Like,
It's supposedly it's like
Oh,
this
yeah, the train,
the
that's right.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that they kind of switched out like almost every single day, which then sucks though when you have one. You're like, oh, I really like this, and then it's gone the next day. But it's cool to keep that like fresh all the time.
Mhm.
Right.
And
They brought Gunfight in too for that whole Halloween event. That was fun. It was weird to play Call of Duty Gunfight then go into Fortnite Gunfight.
So what's Fortnite gunfight?
It was 2v2. You guys get the same
Okay.
weapon just like Call of Duty. But it was
Nice.
instead of
that's
the first
interesting.
person, third person.
So do they
Do
have
you see
game
Call
modes?
of Duty?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just wondering, do they have game modes where you don't build? Like, is that a game mode where you don't have to build?
They had one where it was like reduced materials,
Mhm.
but it wasn't like
Yeah.
you can't.
Dude.
But it's like you could only have like 3 builds or something. It was
I,
really
would, I
small.
feel like I would play it like if there wasn't building. because that just like doesn't make me want to
It's
play it at all.
Fortnite.
It's
Though.
true.
Yeah, that's what separates them from everything. Because at that point, you're just playing Call of Duty or Apex, or you might as well go and play them.
True.
Like Team
Um,
Fortress 2, the way it like looks.
Like that was their niche in the market where they like made their
Right.
big impact.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. One thing I was gonna say though was just I saw that they're adding 1v1s and 3v3s. I think to gunfight.
Oh,
I saw
I
that.
I did see
I
that.
So that
can't
should
wait.
be, yeah, that should be pretty sick. Definitely like the 1v1s are obviously going to be where you get that ego-ness and it's fun because it's just mano a mano. But I
Right.
think 3v3s are even going to be super awesome. Like, I don't know. I'm super. That's definitely going to bring
That-
it back to Call of Duty for sure.
That's the reason why I can't put Call of Duty down as gunfight. I don't care about the rest of the modes.
absolutely.
Gunfight
Wow.
Gunfight is
best.
fun. Super fun.
Yeah.
That's what got me to buy it. Not even kidding, because I played the beta, and then
Right.
obviously I got a little bit of the game or that was the alpha, and I got a little bit with the beta, and then that's what got me to buy it. And I fell off a little bit just because it felt a little bit clunkier than other Call of Duties, but never in the gunfight. The gunfight was always clean from start to finish, but it was just the multiplayer with obviously we've talked on this in other podcasts with the claymores and the shotguns and
Right.
that whole thing that kind of is just very frustrating. But yeah,
Have you played
gunfight
since the
was totally
update?
sweet. I have not played since the update. No.
Skirt.
Now they added more attachments to the weapons.
Where's that
Nice.
go?
Okay. Did they increase like just movement speed? That was the biggest thing.
I mean, a little bit, but
Okay.
if you're playing against a mouse and keyboard, you're at a disadvantage. But
Yeah. Definitely.
it feels smooth. Smoother, I guess.
Zach left.
Zach.
Dude,
I
are
don't know
you
where.
looking-
I don't know where Zach
I
went.
hate
Are you looking at
Fortnite.
your screen right now, Dom?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Now he's on
You
his
see
phone.
Chris is just covering the whole
Yeah.
screen.
Wait, what am I doing?
on my screen. Yeah.
What's up?
Your forehead is at the fucking top and you're smiling.
All right. Hold on. Technical
What's up,
difficulties.
guys?
Internet crash.
Yo, what an intro. What an intro for
Yo.
a podcast, dude.
This is. I love that it's like. It was
right back.
crooked.
That is funny, dude. That is really funny.
Let me try and
Somebody
get
has to
another.
screenshot that. That's amazing.
All right. hold
Oh
on.
man, look how
Yeah.
red that made me. I got so nervous.
Oh, that is funny.
That was perfect.
Oh wait, he's back.
He's
All right.
back.
I'm back.
All right.
I'm using my hotspot now.
Goodness.
Wait. Oh wait. Psych. Hold on. There we go. We're good. We're good, boys.
There we
Second.
go.
We're back.
There we
Who's
go.
big in the center?
It was Chris.
The whole fucking screen. for a
That's
second.
it.
That was
Oh
amazing.
man.
Anyways.
I'm sorry for anybody who had to see that.
That was
I was
funny.
gonna ask a question about. So like, I get that like, there's a completely new map, and so when Apex introduced their new map, it was like the fights completely changed, like how you had to play the game basically. Like it's a
Mhm.
lot more long range in Apex now than it used to be because the map's a lot larger.
Mhm.
With Fortnite though, like, like the end game fights with like the building, is it still like the same as basically there? Does the map matter when it comes closer to like the smaller circle? Because you guys are still just building for height anyways, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like it hasn't changed. I don't think it's changed that much. Just because, granted, the map is not. I mean, it's different, but there's a lot of familiar places and stuff. So it's not like a complete 180 that you guys got. So it feels familiar, and we're used to like like vehicles and stuff going in and out of the game and changing all the time. So I feel like people are just used to. I don't feel like it's that much slower.
Like the play style is pretty much the same as it used to be.
What do you
or-
think, Yaki?
I feel like you have to play almost a little bit faster or more aggressive for it
Mhm.
for some reason. I mean, maybe it's the water, maybe just no mobility, but I mean, you're gonna have to go in the swim or find a boat, hopefully,
Yeah.
because there's no way now to get to that far ass circle.
I
Right.
think
Well,
I think,
Sorry.
no, you go ahead. Go
no,
ahead.
I was gonna say I think like you have to drop almost hot now just to see anyone because like if you drop something that's not hot, and it takes like your like 90% of the game to find someone. Like you'll find
Right.
like 2 or 3 people, and so I think that makes it more aggressive and fast paced in the beginning. But I don't know.
I think I guess maybe I don't have a concrete answer because I don't make it to end game that often, so so
Touche.
if we're gonna get candid here, so yeah, what but
I think it was a good update. I mean, it definitely brought a lot of attention when the season first came out. Like you had people watching black holes for 6 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
Like
kidding.
like a
They had no
billion.
idea what was happening.
There was
I-
millions of people.
I've touched the game
Like
one
a
time and I
billion
still watched
people.
the black hole.
I'm telling you, like I sat there after it happened for 3 hours, just like,
yeah.
oh, okay, something gonna happen now.
I've never focused so much on something my entire life. It made me mad. I like was late
You're
on
just
work
admitting
and
things today
everything.
that like I don't think would be admitted.
I feel very comfortable with you guys. That's what it is.
Dude, I feel like if Apex did the same thing, you would be just sitting there waiting.
Yeah.
Dude, I would have grabbed my popcorn, my blanket, my pillow. Oh yeah, dude. I would have been
Just chilling.
Something
Yeah.
happened now.
A few hours in though, you would start to be like, "Wow, I really am
doing this.
doing
Yeah.
this."
Yeah.
And then you feel like you're in too deep, so then like you can't.
You can't stop.
Yeah, it's awful.
This is a tough day.
I still have
Okay.
PTSD.
No, and then they come back and release his skin with
I
the
just, I just
backflip
wake
of
up in
it.
the middle of the night, just sweat, just black hole. Oh yeah.
Still there.
Yeah.
I think you text or DM me that night, at like 4:00 in the morning, waiting for it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still
Lupo
up.
was like, it was like I was already up at like 3, and Lupo was like, in an hour it's gonna like change. I was like, all right, I'll just stay up another hour, and it didn't change.
You got debated, dude. Just like
Yeah,
the
I
whole
did.
world got debated.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I think I started to go crazy a minute. Like I was trying to figure out like theories in my head, like what's gonna happen here. Yeah, nothing happened.
Well, they were doing like numbers and stuff, weren't they? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I think the coolest thing about my favorite thing about like the update is like when you launched into your first game, you were on the bus, like so they did like the cinematic
Mhm.
intro and everything, and the guy jumps out at the end of the cinematic intro, and then you're actually the guy that jumped out. Like it transitions into being you, which I thought was
Mhm.
super
Oh, that's
clean
sweet.
and smooth. It was really
Yeah,
sweet
that's
to
right.
like experience.
See, I know we
Yeah.
talked about it last like topic. How did you guys feel about the new map when it came out? Like with for Apex.
I was excited.
No, for Apex.
Oh, so
For-
excited.
Yeah.
Sorry to go back,
Yeah.
but
No, yeah, it was so exciting, dude. It's something fresh. I mean, I just remember like stream after stream, conversation after conversation of everybody just like, we need something new. This is so repetitive. This is so boring, and everyone just complaining. But then like when we got it, it was just different because like
Everyone's like,
everyone was like, give us back what we had. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Look at us.
not that many people love the new map, like, which is actually surprising a lot. I think it's good for ranked just because it spreads it out. Like Dallas kind of went into, you have a lot more long range.
Mhm.
So like it's cool for ranked. I actually like it a lot more for ranked. But for like the casual play, dude, Kings Canyon was just like really smooth, really fun,
Mhm.
and I never got sick of it. Like until like 7 or 8 months in, like dude, we've had this new map for not even a month. Nah, we've definitely had it for a month, like maybe 2,
It's
3.
October, yeah.
2 months, yeah, 2 months.
So, but like I'm already like damn near sick of it. Like besides
Mm.
grinding up my rank and pred, like I'm ready for something new. I'm
Yeah.
always like itching for the next update, thinking, and that's like I didn't care as much on Kings Canyon because I still enjoyed like just the game, and that could be because I played it now for 10 months or 11 months, whatever. So I
Mhm.
could just be more sick of the game than anything. But I really just I don't know. I would love to have the old map back, and I think the new map just got a little bit looked past because of how much fun and how many good memories you had on the old one.
see, I think like PUBG did really good, where they
Yeah.
brought all 3 maps in at once. Like you can play here, here, here.
See,
I
that's
think that's
awesome.
Mhm.
I think that's what Apex or Fortnite should do.
Yeah.
Definitely
No.
go back to the old places where you can have like the old towns and stuff in Fortnite that
Right.
you had. I
Yeah.
remember when they
that
took
would be
away
cool.
Risky, dude. Risky was my shit, dude. And they took that
It's-
away from me.
It's back?
It's yeah, it's
It's
back.
back.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's about to-
Download
it's
right
about to
now.
I think they should do what Call of Duty does is have like a voting system though. I think
Oh.
that's
Yeah, we talked
Yeah.
about that a little bit on the,
Yeah,
one of the
that
other
was a-
episodes.
the last one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still never got a cube bed making tutorial though. I'm kind of mad about it.
Dude,
Oh
It's
yeah.
so clean though.
unfortunately, it's very. My mom was home today, so
Nice.
it was clean. Yeah, Mama T doesn't let it go. Nah, Tara T is my last name. That's why she's called Mama T. On stream, she's Mama Q, but she's Mama T at heart. And yeah, she don't let shit slide around the house. No, it's a bad day at the office when my shit's dirty. So it got
Nice.
cleaned.
Bless her soul.
Best woman in the game, dude. Best woman out there.
Yaki or Chris, are there any new guns coming? I know they had the harpoon. That was like the newest thing they've added.
Oh yeah, it's fun. I don't know about any new stuff, but I've started
Heavy AR's
to.
coming back,
Oh really? Well, that'll be cool.
and then
Yeah.
the scoped AR is coming back too.
Nice.
The harpoon's really fun though. I like yoinking people with it
Yoink.
because you literally like
You can
bring them
yoink
to
someone?
you, and there's no.
Can't
It's
you
satisfying.
throw people?
Can we what?
Can't you pick people up and throw them?
Yes.
Yeah,
That was the
That's
biggest
funny.
thing when it first came out. People
Nice.
just
Funny,
getting
though.
yeeted.
you can throw them off the top like your build and just let them die.
Yeah.
No way.
It's
I
a
was
lot for
watching-
trolls to do.
I was watching
They had a
Tennis
challenge
Challenge,
for.
and they were like throwing him back and forth. They were playing toss with his body.
Dude, yeah, that was funny. Yeah, I've seen big streamers get kind of picked on. But what were you saying,
Yeah.
Yaki? There's a challenge.
No, there's a challenge for the tier 100 skin. It was legit. It said, pick up opponent and yeet them off the top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did say
Yeah.
yeet.
Yeah,
It did say yeet.
that's I had to sit for a minute. It's like what? Alright.
I don't know. I like back when I actually grinded Fortnite. It like I actually looked out for the challenges and like wanted to complete them and like thought it was
Yeah.
fun. Like it was actually enjoyable. Like I don't know what it is on Apex. It could just be because I played so much and like the rewards aren't that good. But I just have no ambition to like if I complete them, I complete them. If I don't,
Yeah.
like I could care less. You know, I don't really think that they give you like enough on it. If it like complete this and you get an Apex pack, now we're talking. You know, you get like you have a reason to actually do that. I can't remember on Fortnite. Did they give you things for completing them? I swear, like you
They
had to
had like
complete
a
everything.
they had a free battle pass like challenges where you get like 100 V-Bucks or a
Okay.
simple emote or something like that.
Gotcha.
But I mean
okay.
that's what the challenges are this season. Like this is the first time I haven't completed it. Or I mean I've done some of them, but I haven't been like, oh I have to do this
Yeah.
week, this week, this week, this week.
Totally.
I don't know what it is.
I also think
Yeah.
with Apex though, it like because of like there's legend specific and there are legends you just don't want to play at all. Like,
100%.
there's certain legends
Yeah.
like I don't want to play Bloodhound. I don't want to you do Beats of the Hunt and kill 5 people or whatever. Like there's certain
Yeah,
things you just
definitely.
don't want to do, and so you just don't do it.
Mhm.
This season,
Yeah.
I haven't done any daily challenges. Like
No.
unless they're like it has to do with Gibraltar, then I just don't do them.
Or
Like,
if
I
it
just don't-
happens, you know?
yeah.
Like
I
you're
don't go
not even
out of my
trying
way.
for it. Yep,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, same here. I remember like when it first released, I tried to like, oh, I gotta do every challenge, and then like I just learned that it really doesn't do. You can still get level 100 or a level 110 without doing any challenges, just by organically playing. So
I haven't looked out for any dailies or any weeklies, and I'm still 70.
Yeah,
Exactly.
There's
So,
still like
yeah.
60 days left
Yeah.
on Battle Pass.
Jesus.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's because you play
I just
20
see
times
that.
more than
I
normal
fucking
people.
see that shit. Yeah,
Well,
it
which
makes me
she's right, because like
relax.
honestly, so I'm OCD, so I do like as many challenges as I can, because I want all that shit checked off. So I'll
we
do.
we all decided way one side. We're like, nah, fuck the challenges. Dallas comes in. He's like, wait a second. but
Yeah. I do as many challenges as I can,
Actually, I do enjoy these.
and Jamal just made a good point where
Jamulator.
Jamulator.
Not Jamal.
Jamal, it's Jamal, bro. It's Jamal.
It's too late, Jamal now.
Jamal Ader.
I'm calling him Jamal every
It's
day.
Jamal Ader. But he made a good point. Because now if you do the challenges, it will help you level up faster to get the Apex packs unlocked. Now that
Yeah,
they
that'll
put
be nice.
more in.
Yeah,
But don't the challenges go towards your battle pass level, not your regular level?
No, it's just
Mhm.
overall
I think
XP.
it's
It's
Is it?
XP. There's
Oh,
certain
okay.
ones
Yeah.
that do battle pass
Yeah.
level only, and then the other ones that have the star are for just general XP.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Either will work. I bet. Jamal, bro.
Either way, that's a chill out, Jamal.
See, that's another going back to Call of Duty real quick. That's why I like their challenges though, because you can get a certain charm or you can get a certain spray or just more
Mhm.
that way. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And it's just you just for Call of Duty, it's just like use so many like UAVs or get so many kills or something like that with certain weapons and stuff.
I
Yeah.
got the Modern Warfare Battle Pass. I actually did.
Wow,
know, I
Imagine.
Ooh.
I did. I went out of my way.
that's insane.
I know. I've been playing it a lot on PC. I think
Yeah.
I'm level 21 now. I got it
Nice.
like 2 days ago. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That clip of you was like,
Does it feel any different, like away from a controller?
It feels for me. It feels smoother. Like it's just easier just to like.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
Are
it
we
just
talking
feels
Call of
lovely.
Duty or Apex?
Call of
Call
Duty.
of Duty.
Well, I played Apex on PC too. It feels nice. It's way
So
different.
do you play mouse and key or do you play controller?
When I'm on PC, on mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
I don't
Mouse
want
and
to. I
keyboard?
don't like. I've come too far to be like, all right, I want to plug in my controller right now. I don't know. I just don't want to. Like if I'm on my PC, I kind of want to because it's such an unfair advantage if you're on PC and using a controller because you could just whip. Like you could just like do that quick turn and just kill someone instantly. It's
Mhm.
insane. Like it's gnarly. I'm still getting shit on, but
Hey, we won our first 2 games, bro.
Yeah, this
If
is
we're
like
being honest.
I know. Yeah, I'm still like it's definitely like a big change, but once you get it down, like you don't even have to like I remember like looking like, oh dude, like where's W? I'd be like, I use a keyboard my whole life, but it's just like once you get those movements down, you're good. Like it's fun. It's different.
Oh, yeah.
It's different. Because I know Q, you're gonna make the transition pretty soon.
I won't make the transition, but I'll try it for sure, 100%. My biggest thing is like, dude, I've like looked at some PC players that like they have a certain type of mouse pad, they have a certain type of mouse, they have,
Yeah.
you know, this thing is only weighs this amount. Like I got like some little like dinky Dell, you know, thing that was like $8. Like I don't know if I'm gonna be bragging out, you know what I mean? You know, like I feel like there's just so many accessories that like can really make you a great player, and like some things that you maybe not need, but are gonna like take you from there to there, you know.
All right,
Yeah.
TSMQ.
You never know.
I know, like people started like at least in like Fortnite, like because they play in the tournaments, like they still don't play controller, that they just went PC controller. Like Nick Merckx, I know, and like
Yeah.
I think Aiden, like they both play PC, but they play on controller because that's what they're used to, and that's what they play in the tournaments. So there's no point of playing on console and then go to the tournaments because it's gonna be so different. Because
just the controls and the
speed of like
the specs.
Like
That's the biggest
honestly,
thing.
the biggest thing for me like is I've invested all this time into PS4 and all my stats and stuff and all my skins and my levels and all that. It sucks to go back and like I'm level 17 on PC and don't have any of that stuff.
Yeah. Like today, I just downloaded Destiny 2, and it has a cross save enable thing. So everything that I've done on my PlayStation, it's cool. I can jump on my PC and it's the same thing.
Nice.
Like that's
Q Jamal got you there. I'm gonna say.
He said Q still has the ball in his mouth.
Don't want to hear it.
That's so good.
Jamal needs to relax.
Anyways,
Anything else on Fortnite, boys?
Your boy's gonna win that $5 million tournament. Once I can learn how to make it to end game, I'm gonna go for the money.
I don't think they have bots though in the 5 million one.
dang, no bots.
Wait,
Oh yeah, just Chris Jordan. He goes me.
wait, is the bush strategy still good? Can I just hide in the bush all the time?
I hope
You
so.
might make it. You might make it.
Yo, Yaki.
This is not.
Yaki, you can
Just
be my
imagine
hero.
Yaki
I'm in,
actually
let's go.
getting invited, and Yaki is just giving the camera to him, sitting in a corner in a bush while all these other people are just going crazy.
You got fucking 30 bills on top of me, just like. Good job, guys.
Yaki's just chilling, dude.
Placement, baby. Placement.
Yaki wins 5 million, no shots taken.
No shot, no damage, nothing.
That's
Goodness.
For the 5 million, is it a solo? Is it a duo? Is it
I
trio?
don't know. I just saw 5 million. I said I'll take it all. I don't know.
No, they have 3 5 million duo tournaments
Oh wow,
for the winner royale.
must be nice to be
Oh, wow.
ballers like Fortnite.
Yeah,
Dude.
that's why you guys should make the switch.
Come on over, we'll welcome you.
I'll show you the ropes.
I'm gonna go with
Bushes.
Yaki.
That's it.
Sorry. Can I get Logan to show me the ropes? Because I've seen
Yes.
her play better.
Did you play better?
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, like-
Goodness.
Logan is goated though. She is crazy.
Is
on
it
the
bad
side.
to ask if I can go to the bathroom?
You can't.
No.
Well, you can go, but you have
Okay.
to stay here.
All right, love you.
If piss is not running down your leg right now, we're gonna have a problem.
We got to get a diaper sponsorship now.
Yeah.
Yo,
you
right
can-
now, yo, it's the perfect time to talk all that shit about Yaki right now.
Well,
Chris,
King,
how
you
was
start.
TwitchCon though?
Oh, where do I start?
It was good. No, it was good. Everybody should come next year. All of you guys should
I'd
come.
love to go. Hopefully, I can.
I loved it. I love TwitchCon, dude.
Yeah, it was weird though because I had never met King before this or Dallas. I had no idea who Dallas was, but I was rooming with King,
Mhm.
and I had no idea who he was.
Yeah.
But he turned out to not be naked too much, so it wasn't like uncomfortable for me.
Which is
Nothing
very
weird.
sexual Twitter.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it wasn't super bad. Yeah, like
Hey,
it was.
wait, what was your last tweet about? Something with Fortnite and what can you say at Fortnite and something else?
It made no sense at all.
I thought
He said
everyone
something about buttholes.
obviously I thought people would know that was a joke, and everyone's like, "Whoa, dude!"
Yeah,
Whoa, dude.
It was like, "What can you say?" It was like, "What can you say in Fortnite, but also sex?" And I was like, "I want you to put your tongue in my sweet puckered butthole."
Yeah, we play Fortnite
But I-
very
Damn
differently.
Oh,
I was like,
man.
"Come on,
Welcome
dude."
back.
I know you got so many gifts and shit that were like, wait, like what did you say?
Yeah,
Oh
man.
man,
I do it for the love of the game, man. Love of the game. All right.
love of the game, bro. That's all it is.
But yeah, next year I'm hoping to see all you guys there. I want to see King,
Yeah, I'm for sure
Zach,
going.
Yaki.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
super
I'll see
excited.
you. I'll see you guys at my meet and greet for sure. I'll make time to.
Oh, your meet and greet, bet. Can I get your autograph? Will you sign my shirt?
Oh yeah, for sure. I can
Okay.
sign like beneath your shirt too if you want.
Oh, okay then.
Oh, dude.
He's like, yeah, everyone come out, local. We're gonna go to the Little Caesars. Everything's
I mean, I don't know if I got room beneath my shirt. I already got your face tattooed. So.
Oh word, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. I wouldn't have told me that if I were you, but it's
All right, wait, so what's your guys' favorite game of all time?
Oh,
Any system, any game?
good question. Good
That's
question.
tough.
Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that's definitely up there.
Modern Warfare 2 easily is my favorite shooter of all time. That was the only game that I think I could just, oh my god, just rip hours,
Just sit there.
dude. Hours and hours and hours and hours.
Dino Crisis, PlayStation 1.
Dino
Okay.
I
Crisis.
don't know why. It is stuck in my head forever.
it's very particular. I would say Sly Cooper series.
Damn,
Those,
That's
are,
pretty
the,
good.
those are
That's
the
good.
ones. Oh geez,
Oh,
No,
Devil
that's
May
it,
Cry
dude.
2.
that's it.
Not even
Hey.
Jack and Daxter.
Jack and Dexter were pretty good as well, but Sly Cooper touched my heart a little better. So
What was your
Yeah.
favorite game, Dallas?
So I'm an FPS guy. So
FPS.
the first game I played was Unreal Tournament 2004,
Okay.
which was super fun. But after that, I played Half-Life 2 Deathmatch,
Mm.
and I literally played that game. I still play it sometimes, but it came out in 2004, and I played it competitively until like the game basically died out until like 2012. So like 8 years?
Damn.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then like I still play it from time to time, but literally there's only like 200 players that play it. So
So
yeah.
we're all very friendly.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
Zach, what about you? What about you? I know you chimed in on MW2, but what about you?
Yeah, I think it's a toss up between Tony Hawk Underground. I'm a
Nice.
big Tony Hawk guy. I think that was my
Mm.
favorite one just because like there's an actual like story and stuff behind it.
Mm.
That or any of the NCAA football games.
Oh,
Like, just Road to Glories and like Dynasty modes. Just
you could
being able
import
to,
it into NFL? Or,
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, SSX tricky.
Dude, I was about to say
dad
that.
said
Yeah.
So fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
1080 degrees was my snowboarding case.
Oh my goodness, I love that.
When I got my PS2, it came with the first SSX, and I played that shit so much.
Oh, so good.
Oh, I just
So
remember
kind,
ATV
too.
Off-Road Fury.
Okay,
ATV
Legends.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, King? What's your favorite game ever?
I'm gonna have to go with I think it was Super Smash Bros. Melee for the GameCube.
Oh,
So good.
GameCube.
So
It
good.
was like just so much fun, just like grabbing your controller, going to your friend's house, having like 4
Right.
people, and just like beating each other's ass mercilessly. and then you play the game.
See, that's like I say though, like having that whole week of not internet, I fell in love with Call of Duty again because that's the only game you can play offline. I was
True.
able to LAN party with Jordan and Chris, and we can just sit there for 3 hours playing against bots or playing like veterans hardcore
Mhm.
free for all. Like you can't do that anymore with the games. That's bad.
True.
I guess I missed that part.
You know what you guys should really download is the free game of the month, Titanfall 2, for any of the Apex guys, even the Fortnite guys. I know you guys should definitely download it, give it a shot. I was playing it last night, and it was actually really
It's so
enjoyable
much fun.
Mhm.
for a
It's so
free
good.
game too. And I never
Yeah.
played it before Apex. Like all these,
Oh, really?
a lot of the Apex guys have all like came from that, and that's why they love Apex so much. And I just never even knew about it, to be honest. I played Titanfall 1, but Titanfall 2 was like definitely way better than Titanfall 1. I played it last night, and it was hard to get used to because it's tough with the actual Titans in the game when you have to try and kill them. But
Yeah.
I actually really, really enjoyed it. Just the game flow and how fast paced. I think it's even more fast paced than Apex
Really?
because you can just fly around and it's really, really fast gameplay.
The wall running and like the grab, everything's so crazy.
Nice.
Oh, it's so fun though. Yeah, it was really cool. So yeah, I wanted to bring that up. I don't know if anybody's tried that before, but it was cool.
We're all gonna play it.
I think
Yeah.
it changed my favorite game, by the way. I think it's Wii Bowling.
Wii Bowling?
Yo, funny story about Wii Bowling.
I think everyone's like, yeah, no, honestly, yeah.
Hey, I got a funny ass story about Wii Bowling real quick. So got Wii Sports, like I don't know, 5 Christmas, whenever it came out, 6 Christmases ago. I don't know how long it's been. My grandma was down. She has 2 Pomeranians, right? Like they're like this tall.
Alinity.
She went to bowl, dude. My
Oh my
dog ran right up to her. She freaking knocked him right in the head, dude.
Oh.
He's like, yeah,
That's
he
amazing.
went probably flying about 5 feet across the living room, but he was fine. It was okay. It was okay, guys.
Jesus, dude. Rip the Pomeranian, dude.
I do feel like with like Wii Sports and all that, when I first came out, I feel like that was the closest to world peace we've ever gotten. Because like every family member would play video games with. You know what I mean?
The closest to world peace.
Well, because like everybody had fun. Grandmas were playing it.
Yeah.
When
Families just
grandmas
became
don't play
full again.
Fortnite. Right?
It was nice. My dad came
The
home.
the closest.
My dad came back from getting milk for one.
He's all son past the sticks. Daddy's
The
home.
closest, the 2 games that have had the best impact on the world would be the Wii Sports and then Rock Band. Everybody would play Rock Band.
Dude, Rock Band.
You know what I mean?
Rock Band was good, dude. Rock Band
Those were the
was really
games
good.
that
Give me the drums.
non-gamers would play. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
True.
Yo, Jason
trivia.
said grandma's not playing Fortnite is causing world chaos.
it's true.
It is, dude. Oh man, that's so
Exactly.
funny. My jaw hurts from laughing. Rub it out. I gotta rub it out.
Yeah, so we're almost an hour in. I want to get to some YouTube before we run out of
Let's
time.
do it.
So
Before we wrap it up, yeah, let's do it.
yeah, so I know Chris is real big into YouTube. Yaki posts some videos on there. I know Zach's about to get into YouTube. He's gonna start
Yeah.
posting on a weekly basis, which is cool. A couple videos a week, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to do 3 a week.
Nice.
Damn, nice.
Well, that's a valiant effort.
So
But I
yeah,
could try.
Crazy.
so
Right,
on,
wait
bro.
till you start doing that.
Yeah. Good luck.
so with that being said, as someone like new to creating videos on YouTube, Chris, I'm gonna ask you because I know you do a lot. What tips would you give somebody just starting out?
Well, so
Don't do 3 weeks. Don't do 3
don't do
days
3 a week. Start with 1 a week. Unless you just can do it. If you're better than most people, then do it. I would say though, no. The biggest thing I want to say to you guys is all of us here should be posting YouTube videos. And like maybe you've heard other people say, but it's like, with the streaming and stuff, like you can only grow when you're streaming, but the videos would allow you to grow when you're not streaming. So by the end of this, you all should be like, you know what? I'm gonna post 3 times a week. Yeah, I mean it depends because like there's so many different things you could do, but I think for like if you're a streamer and you're like, oh, I want to start posting videos, like the easiest thing is just make highlight videos and really like. But the thing is, try to put your own spin on it. Try to get some good music and all that. Like there's plenty of editing softwares that you just mess around in for a few hours and come up with something. Because if you just throw in a bunch of clips that are completely random, there's no like music or funny text or anything like that, people probably won't watch all the way through.
Mhm.
And you can just like watch what bigger streamers on YouTube are doing, and like, okay, well that's what kind of works for them, and I can take this from my stream and apply it. Yeah, so I would just say like just start with like what you're already doing from your stream, pull it from there, make it easy. Then you don't have to do two things at once,
Right,
or
right.
you are doing two things at once, I guess. So, yes.
Definitely. Yeah, that's something.
What softwares do you use?
Yeah,
I
what software
use
do you use?
I use Premiere, which can get kind of expensive. I have like the whole suite, so it's like $50 a month.
Okay.
But I do it for like work outside of YouTube as well, so I have to have it. But I think there's one like called DaVinci Resolve that is really good, and I think it's free. And then there's also random ones that are like free. If you search it, you'll find plenty of them.
I use HitFilm.
Yeah,
That
I
one's
use-
free.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I use Premiere because I use After Effects, Photoshop, everything's all together. So if you are gonna do all that, like I love just having the whole suite because it's all connected. But it's a little expensive, so that's kind of annoying.
If somebody wants CS6, I know a guy. Just DM me. I might know a guy that has like.
What is? Wait, is that a software? Is that like editing thing?
It's the suite that Chris is talking about. I might have like an illegal version that this guy might have. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know that guy though.
I don't have it.
you're
I just know
right now,
know the guy.
guys.
But you could DM me and I'll give you his contact info.
Word.
Hey, I know a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a reason that some of you guys like aren't trying to do YouTube, or is it just like you just haven't thought about it?
The plain fact of that I have no idea how to make a video.
Right.
Word.
Besides just ripping a gameplay and just throwing it on YouTube, I don't know how to upload it into a software to be able to even I really just look at some of the Apex guys, and even if their videos aren't even that like well designed or put together, it's just but they at least like talk before the game, kind of explain what the game is, and then from that, then it goes right into the gameplay, and like that's cool. And then their gameplay is just from Twitch, and it's their like webcam and everything, and it's just their conversation that they were having that game. But yeah, I just don't even know the first thing about like doing anything with a video. That's
Q, have you done a Thetascope yet?
a Thetascope. Yeah, I have. Yeah, that's cool for like
That's
little Twitter updates, but
Like that's where I get like because I don't do crazy amount of YouTube, but I do like the like the minute videos and shit.
totally.
I do it literally. I go through my highlights, highlight what I want to, set it to my phone, and do it all on my phone and set it up.
Mm-hmm.
No way, just straight from the Thetascope.
No, I like the Thetascope helps me see where the highlights are, like what game it was, and then I'll go in and I'll be like, okay, I want this game and this shot, or this game and this shot, and then I just highlight it up, throw it into a Dropbox, download it on my iPhone, and find a video or a song and throw it all together.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. And I would say like the biggest thing is all like there's tutorials for everything. So like, and especially like the basic stuff. There's so many videos where like here's everything you need to know in like 10 minutes. And you could just get started with that. Like Q, I'm pretty sure didn't you just make a channel like today?
Yeah, literally today. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Right. So like there's like tutorials for
baby.
everything. Nice. Yeah, but it's a lot easier than like if you want to complicate it, you could, but for the basic stuff, like which I think everybody should just be doing, like at least the basic stuff, you can learn it really fast.
Yeah,
totally. That's something I just need to like take like an hour or even like a couple hours out of my day to just be like just focus, do this because it will pay off. I remember I just had like a random partner come in, and your eyes always light up a little bit when a check mark comes in your stream, like, oh, that's pretty cool, like didn't you have a check mark
above me.
partner. Yeah, exactly. all hail this random guy in my stream, but he was telling me, he's like, dude, my success completely came from YouTube. Like I literally would not be partnered if it wasn't for YouTube. And that's huge, and it is true because it's another platform where you can get noticed and everything like that. So that's what I really need to like get into. And like you said, I think all of us should get into because I think all of us make awesome content. We all have a good personality to the point where I think any of us could succeed. But yeah, I definitely need to do that.
It's just hard. Yeah.
I watch a lot of Alpha Gaming, which is like Harris Heller's like the host of it, and he like
Definitely.
like, exactly what you said, Jordan. Like no one's watching you when you're not live, so this cool. And like Twitch is such a hard thing to like search for, like because like your recommends will come up.
Good luck. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But with YouTube, like the algorithm works, like you have a better chance of being found on YouTube than it is on Twitch.
Definitely.
Yeah. exactly.
I gotta say though, all 4 you Apex players are insane. I've just sat there in your streams and just watched. You guys do things. I can't even fathom.
It's the same way with like Fortnite players though, because I've watched.
Yeah,
How do
exactly.
you guys do? How'd you guys
Yeah,
just
I
build
mean-
that mansion?
Build that mansion.
Yeah, except for me, for sure.
How did you hide in that bush for so long?
Yeah, I was like, you're not watching me. I
I'm
don't
like,
like.
dude,
Just like that.
build
Just
that
like that.
robot. Like, dude,
That's funny.
But yeah. Do you have other questions about it? Or
I have another one. Yeah. Talking about like making videos and whatnot. So how much time do you take to like film and do all your videos? Like how much time does it take from the film part of it, and then after you're done filming, like editing, how long do you typically take to edit videos on average?
yeah. So I think maybe on average, just because I've gotten better at it and I've just done it for so long. Usually when I go in, because like my main content I make right now, I'm gonna start pulling more from stream and streaming more, but like it's all like vlog stuff. So I kind of go into it with like bullet points. This is what I'm gonna say, and I kind of just know ahead of time. So editing comes a lot faster. So I'd say it takes maybe like anywhere between like 5 to 7 hours from filming to editing to sending it out to people and getting like revisions back and then throwing it up. Which definitely, that's a lot of time. So it's
Yeah.
like it is definitely hard, but it is worth it because that video is going to live up there forever, and eventually like some videos randomly will catch on. Like I made this video making fun of love letters, and it's like over the years has caught the algorithm, and especially in February, and like this random video has like 40,000
Oh
views
damn.
Damn.
for no reason, where I could have said the same jokes and everything on stream, and then it would have been really funny for the stream, but then it wouldn't have lived past that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's weird how,
yes.
how some videos catch on like that. Like I made a sniper montage for Modern Warfare 2 and then also a throwing knife montage. I can't
Mhm.
remember which one, but I think it was a throwing knife montage. That one ended up getting like 2,500 views, but the other one only got like 100 or 200.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
never know.
yeah, it's crazy.
You literally never know, which is really kind of weird, but also just is like, well, you might as well put all of like everything you can up.
Right.
Yeah, it keeps you pushing.
So-
You never know what's gonna hit. Yeah.
Is it in the description? Is it the tags, or is it just like the algorithm?
Yeah, I think it's definitely so. Like for like you guys want to start making it, it's like the thumbnails need to be good. So learn Photoshop or find somebody who can. The titles, and then people just say if you make like longer videos, YouTube wants people to stay on the platform. So if you have a video that's over 10 minutes, you're more likely for that to catch than like your 5-minute video, which sometimes it's hard to have something to say for 10 minutes. That's what I struggle with. So it's like, but sometimes even, if you have to add in that filler just because 10 minutes gives you that like better option of like getting caught in the algorithm. It's same way, like it's a little bit easier, I guess, to sometimes get lucky than it is on Twitch, but I would say it's still, it's still just as hard in the beginning. But yeah.
Do you have like a typical like YouTuber intro? Because I know like a lot of like YouTubers like have that like big like that big intro like.
Yeah. Yeah, no, mine's not like super intense. I just say hello. I used to do though. When I was a 14-year-old kid, I did Call of Duty commentaries. And I was like, "What's going on, guys? It's your boy."
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then somebody came up and said that to me walking down the hallways of school, and I quit making videos. So yeah.
I would have done
I
the
wish.
same.
Yeah.
I wish in school, dude. I think that's what took me so. I remember. I'll never forget. My boy Crack, that's in the chat. We used to always talk about it because like we've always just been nasty at like whatever video game we really put like our like full forth effort towards. And we're like, dude, we gotta stream this. Like, dude, we're always we're always making each other crack up, and we're like, we gotta do this. But it was always like high school, and like it was just so frowned upon. I just wish I would have started a lot earlier and actually like taken the time, because I feel like I actually knew a lot more about editing because I had like a TV tech class, and back then I actually I probably had more knowledge back then than I do now just by having that day to day. But yeah, that's
now it's just so normal. Like, I mean, I feel like even like just everybody in everyday life, it's just kind of like, oh, you stream and like you do YouTube, like that's normal. Like so many people from my high school stream, and I didn't even know this until like recently.
Yep.
Like, it's just like such a widespread thing now, which is cool because you're not gonna get. I mean, if you deal with like, oh, like I don't want this dude to like rag me on it. It's like most of the time people be like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
You
Good
play
deal though.
video
That was fun.
It's always the same response. Like, yeah, I stream a little. And they're like, you play video games? And I'm like, yeah. So do like 50 million other people.
Well,
Has
has any of your like family members like been confused when you tell them that you stream online?
100%.
That's how it always is. Yeah, it's always the
So
same.
like you get like,
100%.
well, like my fiance Logan, she streams as well, but I think it's literally because she's like a girl. So when she tells like she told her grandma's like, "You're streaming? What are you streaming?" You know,
Totally,
like
totally.
it's just because like she's a
Premium
girl,
Snapchat, you gotta
but so it's just like I don't know. I feel like adults will. It's becoming more normal, but for some of them, they're like, "What do you mean you're streaming?"
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, because we talked about it earlier though. Like you're 22, everybody else is like 27
Hmm.
up there. Like that's what we grew up with. Like,
Right.
we grew up with the PlayStation or the
Mhm.
PS2s or playing the games all night.
Mhm. Right.
So I guess where it's getting more normal. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know. I think I was at my job and I saw a kid and he was buying something to buy V-Bucks and he's wearing like a Nick Merck shirt or something. And I was like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
cool. I was like,
Yeah,
oh, I
there's
went to
a-
TwitchCon last year and he's like, whoa, no way. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I got a picture with Ghost Aiden and the guy, and he was like, no, you didn't. And I was like, yeah, he was
That's so-
there. He was there.
Logan has a cousin who like plays all. He streams on YouTube everything. He's a
Mhm.
14-year-old kid. I literally went up to him. I was like, "Yeah, I went to TwitchCon," and he was like, "Okay." And I was like, "Yeah, I saw like all these like the 14-year-old kids that are like millionaires." He's like, "Oh yeah, that dude's like trash at the game." And I was like, I would have like thought this was so cool if I were you at 14.
Right?
Like I knew somebody that met all these like big
Yeah.
gamers and stuff. He was like, "Yeah, he's trash." It's like,
Yikes.
all right.
Yeah, right.
It's super weird. Like, I don't know, but yeah.
Hell
So why
yeah.
do we think like why are so many people leaving Twitch? Like, can I ask that? Is it a weird question
Money.
to ask? Like,
Yeah,
is that
money.
what
Yeah, I think it's just money.
Because money.
That's what the big guys are, but I've actually seen a few smaller people leave, and I think that it's because they're in hopes that like those changes are gonna make their stream better too. Because Mixer, I think at this point, just with how saturated Twitch is, I think it is a lot harder
Mhm.
to not necessarily a lot harder to succeed. Because I feel like the day-to-day person most likely is gonna have Twitch over Mixer just with how big Twitch is.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I don't know. I think that people are just riding that wave and saying, "Oh, if Shroud and Ninja are doing it, maybe
Yeah.
their 40,000 viewers will find me easier."
I would say everyone that I know that has made that switch to whether it's Mixer or Sliver and like all those ones, everybody that has done that has come back. So
Totally.
See-
I feel like there's something to be said for that too.
I think it's not to knock anybody with it. I think a lot of people aren't taking advantage of like the YouTubes or the Twitters or the Instagrams or anything else to grow that side of Twitch.
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah, they just
Just my
think they
thoughts.
could stream and get viewers, and that's not how it works.
Right.
Mhm.
That is
Yeah.
how it works, yeah.
Yeah, I see a lot of people get like I've seen a lot of people lately be discouraged,
Mhm.
and it's a lot of self doubt. And I'm always like, dude, no, you can't.
They just need
every-
like
Like genuinely, everyone has those doubts, but like,
Right.
you're never gonna want to like actually be like, I don't want to do this anymore because
Mhm.
nobody wants to watch that.
It's
Yeah.
like the same thing like when I mean you guys know that the messages in the morning, it's like it's your mindset. Like you have to feed what you want to see.
Right.
And I mean maybe that's just
No,
my
100%.
personal thoughts for
Yeah.
it. But
No,
like you can't
100%.
just like feed yourself the negative, oh I can't do it, oh I won't make it. But like you gotta it's your dream, go for it.
And most of the top people, like they weren't the top people forever, like for so long, and only like now they are.
Mm.
And so we only get to see like we only be like, oh, I know them as the top person, but it's like, oh, they were streaming for 7 years,
Totally.
you know, to like, yeah. So it's,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you ever go back and see like an old ninja clip or something. You're like, dude, that guy's set up with shit. You're like,
Yeah.
how
Oh,
was
yeah,
he
the whole
doing?
room.
Have you guys ever gone back and like watch your first stream or your first video?
No, I'll stop streaming.
No, I never.
Yeah, no, it's
I don't
I,
want to do
I
that.
went back and looked at some YouTube videos and deleted them because I'm like, these are just really bad.
Right.
I cannot keep these on
Yeah,
here.
on Facebook, dude. I go on Facebook and see like an old profile picture. I'm like, holy shit, this has gotta go. Holy man.
Yeah.
That's one thing about YouTube though, is like, well, I guess you like everyone. We're all older in here now, but when I was a kid, I said some dumb things, and one of those videos, I'm not gonna expose myself, but it definitely took off. It had like 150,000 views, and I was mean in it, but I was 14.
Yeah.
But just the lesson is also like things may live forever on there, so be careful.
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
think it was our first episode where we apologized for everything we said in Modern Warfare.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
For sure. That's
Very
yeah.
disgusting things. Just
Yeah.
horrible. Things that
That's
you're just
still-
like, dude.
That's still people still say on.
Oh yeah, no, the lobbies are the same. That's what I'm so
That's
shocked about. I see all the
exactly,
memes, and then you go into a lobby and you're like, okay, we're still here.
Like that's the
We have
best thing.
not progressed.
Yeah,
That's like you're there.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's too funny, dude. Too funny. That's awesome, though. No, great talk. I like that we pretty much touched on a bunch of things. Obviously, I haven't talked about Fortnite since March, so it was awesome having you guys on here and kind of bringing that back. And honestly, I might even download it just to give it a try because I did fall in love with it when it first came out. So to kind of give up on it just because Apex came out is definitely something I probably shouldn't do. So yeah, it was kind of cool talking about that. And obviously, having Chris on here to talk about YouTube was awesome because, as you guys know, I made one today.
Yeah, no, all of you guys just DM me. I will be your guide. I will get you started.
Nice.
I got a
But
new
wait.
mentor. Let's go, baby.
When do we get married though? That's
Oh yeah. So we're getting married tomorrow, and then me and King after that. We haven't set our date yet, but
Still up in the air.
Yeah.
Still
yeah,
up in the
Sorry,
air.
King.
still
Sorry,
figuring it
You're all
out.
going engaged, right?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I also have to actually get married like later, but for
Perfect.
now I can
This
be
is
with
more
you
important,
guys.
though, obviously.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
I'll worry
Before we
about
wrap
that
up,
later.
we can go. Jam did ask our ages. We can probably go into that a little bit before we wrap things up. I'm 22. For those of you guys that don't know, turned 23 in April. Kind of scared about it. Don't want to.
Live it up now, dude.
Hey,
I
dude,
know.
you're
Live
good.
it up now.
You're
I
good
wanna
until
live-
after
I wanna live in
25.
this fucking room for the rest of my life.
Hey, bro, you're good until
Ever.
after 25. After 25, it's just downhill.
You gotta get healthcare and shit.
I'm 20. I'm 27. So,
Who wants to go next?
Also 27.
I'm 27 as well.
dang. That's-
King,
I'm
I'm
gonna 29, bro.
nice.
You're gonna look a day over 18.
Yeah, no.
Yes, I do.
You definitely look over 18. Don't wanna get, I'm
King,
22.
I've never in my life heard you so disappointed.
Some guys.
He's like, shut
Yeah,
up.
dude.
I live with this every day.
Goodness. I'm 22 as well, so
Perfect.
Nice, nice.
cool. Represent.
Damn, 22 and engaged. Fuck, I gotta get my life together.
Yeah, I just got lucky. It's been like we've been together like 6 years, so
Fair, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
right.
Yeah, I
Down
didn't
for
grow up
it.
with the right one. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, well, yeah, I got lucky there.
We're all talking
That
about
was-
like
that was a
being
weird little
mad
laugh
about
there
being
for a second.
29, and then we got Jam in there that's 30, feeling all bad. It's all right, Jam. Don't worry, baby. We love you.
All right, so I'm gonna throw up the socials again for anybody still in the chat that wants to add us, add anybody in
I don't
here.
know which way. I'm just gonna point to like these ways.
They can't see you. when
I'm
you
pretty sure
click.
it's
Yeah,
an-
yeah,
it's
yeah,
the
you-
screen, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna throw them
Yeah,
up real
just-
quick.
I can't see you, Yaki.
Uh,
You can stop pointing
there.
now.
all right, stop pointing now. So they're up.
Phew.
So yeah, anybody in chat, make sure to hit us up on Twitch, Instagram,
I love
Twitter,
you.
and YouTube.
Woo!
And yeah, I think we're gonna head out.
We
Everybody,
taking over.
Can we get a Yaki inspirational quote?
Oh,
before-
yeah.
yeah, let's
Yeah,
get
listen,
it.
guys.
Coming back.
Let me hear it.
Let me.
Bring it back. Bring back the webcam.
We're back.
We
We're
need
back.
more
We're back.
Are we good? Are we live? Are we good?
Yeah, we're live. Let's get it.
Everybody, you have a chance today or tomorrow, whenever you wake up, whenever you drink your coffee, your water, your Kool-Aid, your fruit punch. You have a new day, you have new opportunities. Do your things, follow your heart, follow your passions, follow your dreams, and do awesome things. Woo!
All right, guys.
That's what I'm fucking talking
That's
about. Love you
it.
guys.
We're signing off. We'll see you later.
Thanks for
Later.
watching.
The
Deuces.